Hey, Hori, I think you are doing well. And this is Vinay Hiremath. You are watching YouTube channel called maybe Vinay Hiremath. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do subscribe to it and support me. Without spending more time, we will move on to the topic. Today's topic is statements of negative statements, and about the inverted questions. We are going to discuss in this video about the statements, negative statements, and inverted questions of with the same examples, with the same statements. We will change how they will act in the negative statement, and how we can convert them into the inverted questions. We will discuss in this video in a further go. Okay, I think you are listening to me carefully, and I think it is audible also. Okay, let me discuss with you about the examples. At the very first I will give you the examples orally, and afterwards we will analyze them in a deep way. Okay, this is a book. This is not a book. Is this a book? I can drive the car. I can't drive the car. Can I drive the car? She is a doctor. She is not a doctor. Is she a doctor? He must go. He mustn't go. Must he go? Must he go? You should have to pronounce like must he go. Means that should act like a question, because you are putting a question with using the modal verb or modal auxiliary verb. So that's why it should pronounce like a question, because you are putting a question. So that's why it should act as a question. Okay, must he go, like that you have to pronounce. Don't pronounce like must he go, because it will not show the emphasize, means stress over that must. Okay, that question. I think you understood. I think it is not need to spend more time on that only. Now we will discuss furthermore. They come, they can't come. Do they come? She sang, she didn't sing. Did she sing? I think you all are clear about. The did, didn't, and did. Because when we add at the very first, before the main verbs, if we add did or didn't, these are in the past forms. These are belongs to the to-do forms in auxiliary verbs. So if we add didn't or did in the sentence, in the statements before the main verbs, then we should not have to we need not to add the third participles of V3 like to the main verbs, because these are giving the V3 forms, because this is acting as the past statement. So that's why it is giving the sense of past. So that's why we need not to add some another V3 or any additional verbs to it. So we should have to frame here. We should have to place there a simple or basic main verbs, like she didn't sing. Did she sing? Did she sing? We have to add according to here sang, but here did is there before that. So that's why we should not have to place or put here the past forms. Okay, I think you understood. She was ugly. She wasn't ugly. Was she ugly? Like that. Okay, we have covered the 7 examples in this video, and let me discuss with you how to frame the negative and how to convert them in the questions. I will tell you. This is a book. This is not a book. I think you all are aware about. You all might have. I think you might have heard about the do's and don'ts. These are also like that. When you see not and never not, like that questions or like that words, you should not means minimize yourself. You should have to focus on these, means you should have to think that these are belongs to the don'ts, the category of don'ts, not do's, because these are the negative statements. When you observe, when you see in this sentence, in the statement, not or negative words, then that will belongs to the negative statements. Okay, I think you clear. This is positive. This is a book. This is not a book. Not is the different word here. This is giving the negation. Okay, I think you understood. I can drive the car. I can't drive the car. Here can't. This is the abbreviation. The full form of can't is can not. But we have added here contraction. Okay, and this is giving the sense of negation. And here, how to frame, how to convert them in the questions is this. You have to convert only, you should have to replace this, and you should have to put is before the demonstrative or possessive. Then it will convert it to, then it will be converted into the questions. Okay, how? You can see here. Is this a book? I can drive the car. Can I drive the car? Here you are observing, I think. Can I? If I add here I, if I add here can, then it will convert it into the normal statement, normal sentence. But here I have added can before I, so that's why it's giving the sense of question. Okay, I think you understood also. Now also here, she is a doctor. She is not a doctor. Is she a doctor? Here. Okay, these all are the questions, and where we have added not negation sense, negative sense, those all are giving the negative statements, and these are the positive statements, of course. Okay, I think you understood. Thank you so much for listening carefully, and we have discussed in this video about the statements and negative statements and how to convert them in negative questions. We have already discussed it in this video with the 7 examples. I think these are more than enough because the board is very little here, so I have no more vacancy here to write, so that is why I have not written. If you want, then you can practice with the more examples, and you will be understood thoroughly. Thank you so much for listening carefully. Thank you very much, and keep supporting me ever and forever and ever. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.